Hello everyone, this is Enzo, and welcome back to another OpenFront.io video. And today, we're going to be going over the new OpenFront.io update while playing on this awesome new map, which is the Black Seas map. So, starting off here, you can already see, if you watched my first video, you can know that bot names have changed a little bit, and that is part of the update, but we actually have some cool other elements to this update. So the first is this map, this Black Seas map, and this looks like ridiculously cool. The first thing I thought when I saw this map is you see like all of these rivers. I bet you can trade in these. We're gonna find out this game, we're gonna test it out. So in terms of my start, things are already off to a quick opening. Essentially, I just need to start essentially taking out some of these bots. In terms of how you're supposed to play this, one of the things I actually don't know is I don't know if you get interest. So you can see down here in the bottom left, you have this type of interface which tells you your population, your gold, your troop levels versus workers, right? I'm gonna lower this troop level just a little bit just so I get some gold because trade's a big part of this game. But starting off with some of the updates, probably the biggest one that we're gonna see is that bots now could launch nukes. And I've played some multiplayer games, which you're gonna see some videos of this shortly, is that I've been nuked by bots. Essentially, they're not sending the giant nukes, like if we look here on the build menu, they're not sending hydrogen bombs. And oh, and I should tell you, something is coming worse than the hydrogen bomb. You're gonna see that. But in any case, we'll see them build basically some cities and some other stuff. But besides that, just thinking about what has changed. So yeah, probably the biggest change is that bots no longer just sit on basically millions of gold. You can also see prior to this update, you couldn't see the gold because you can look in the top right. You can see Russia and it's got 90k gold. You can see over here on our leaderboard, we got gold and Armenia is taking first place. I need to actually get moving and start taking some more land. And that actually should relate to some of the other dynamics. I'm gonna ally right here, basically just right clicking. I'm actually kind of swarmed right around this area and I'm gonna try to do a boat into Crimea. I'm gonna send a small boat because I don't know if they actually decay. But one of the updates this round is essentially there's a change in the attack meta. So what this means is that when you attack, if you attack with like a higher percentage of your troops, there is like a multiplier. And I should have been attacking honestly sooner. Like that's what I've noticed about the multiplayer meta is that basically attacking really quick and basically trying to mop stuff up is oftentimes one of the most important things in this game. In terms of the game I'm playing right now, I'm playing on medium difficulty because, so you know, one of the other changes is that the difficulty levels have been increased. So if you've seen my prior video on how to beat impossible difficulty, it might be harder, and just so you know, I think it might get even worse in March because OpenFront gets updated every month from right now based on what I've seen from the developer. And over here you can see that I voted into Crimea, so that is good. Thinking of the other dynamics, there is an actual kind of donate feature. And you can see that. What did I just do? I sent 35k troops to Russia. Wow. So that's one of the things that you can do in this game now. So like, watch this. I think this, see how this even works. Let me see if I can do this to like Moldova. Can I? No, I don't think I can. And yeah, over here, one of the other things you can see is you see the daggers. I don't know if I've explained this before, but this basically means someone's been a traitor. So that, from my understanding, it makes it so you can no longer like ally people or that people like attack you. I'm sure someone who's really into like the Discord on OpenFront will know. Like Ukraine has been a traitor. I don't know if I can ally them. Will this work? Let me see. Let me see. Typically you get like a notification when something happens like that. Oh yeah, so they can be a traitor and ally you. The other thing that happens in games, and I'm actually not being that great right here, is that bots, they'll send you like emojis and stuff like that. If you play multiplayer, you'll sometimes get the cloud face emoji from bots, and I should actually be expanding and playing the game. So funny. Some random person like right after my video, like way after my video kind of took off, which by the way, the OpenFront video literally crashed their servers, man. So I guess that's kind of interesting. So yeah, main things, bots can now build, they can build stuff. And I'm gonna build a city right there. I probably should have done that because I should have saved up for, what is it? Needed to save up for something else. So I might have to slow play this game. I'm looking over my list here. Yeah, so NPCs are more difficult. NPCs also apparently are more likely to accept alliances with weaker players. So I think this is my boat down here, basically taking this. I'm gonna put my attack ratio back up to this. I think kind of the logic in these games is you probably need to keep your population going and not just sit and do nothing. And I bet right now, like the meta, like if you're in multiplayer or just even in single player, is trying to send out like lots of boats to different parts of the map. Might just be like a low-key, really smart play. Like, because watch this. I can send a boat in here. I don't know where it took off from. Let me try that one more time. Send one more boat. Oh, whoa, do you see that? You see that? They're going through the river. So that's actually so cool. I think that's such an interesting part of this update. I'm going to also try to ally Turkey. I don't get why everyone's betraying people. Turkey rejected my alliance. That could have to do with the fact that they're in a better position than me in terms of just overall troops. In terms of kind of my next step, I'm going to just build a port. Try to get some trade. I think there's also strategies, like someone on my previous video told me kind of a strategy of just like letting other countries build stuff and then taking it over. The other thing, I can't remember if I mentioned this. This is kind of a good thing. Some of my videos, you've seen me struggle to essentially, to build ships. You basically go and click where you want them to patrol, and that's how it works. And I don't get what's happening with Russia and Georgia. I almost want to betray them. And do I have this over here? So that's Russia. So I guess I can kind of sneak in here and take some of that. I bet on this map, like in the more severe difficulties, I bet you could be really incentivized to kind of attack quicker, like with a lot of boats in different parts of the map. I think this map might actually be a little bit more balanced on, on multiplayer. So just gonna keep boating here. Other than that, just trying to think. I think this, if you right click on people, you can betray. I don't think sending people like claps or whatever, or sending like NPC stuff, which are what these countries are, I don't think that does anything. I think I'm actually gonna do one of these tests of basically this increased attack feature of what this does. I'm gonna send a 50% attack on Turkey. You can see how they take land, basically going through the plains, just sweeping through there. I'm not sure if it makes more sense to kind of put like defense posts, for example, on mountains or where it is. But defense posts are really good. They increase basically your defensive capabilities by 5x. So, right, in terms of what's going on, I think like in this level of bots, I think it should be pretty straightforward in general. Oh, and you see this? People are freaking nuking each other. I just got hit by a nuke. So that's part of what's going on now. That's the new reality that is the Open Front. So I wonder who nuked who. I guess so. Right now, I'm just gonna attack Ukraine because I'm gonna push into Ukraine because part of what I see is they're just like so low on troops that they're just gonna be decked. So look at that. That is ridiculous. I actually think I've heard pros and cons of how you take territory. I thought that was legitimately cool. In terms of other things, that's pretty much it. I think that's the update. Attack systems updated. Black Seas. Reduced troop and population regeneration rate. Who cares about that? There's now the Suez Canal on world map. I guess that's cool. I think soon destroyers are going away. And what it is, someone nuking me. You see this? These are the nukes. I'm still a little bit torn on whether or not we should have like surface-to-air missiles. I think at some point having a counter might make sense. Is that Russia nuke? Oh, look at that! You see, this is the other thing that the bots basically send shit like that. Turkey accepted an alliance or asked for an alliance. So go figure. I guess we'll keep on playing this, and I'd be kind of curious on y'all's thoughts on like what should be added to Open Front. I think what's so cool about it is, like, people called it like a mix between Dummy Nation, if you've seen that, and Territorial IO. I think there's like so much cool potential for what we could get out of this game. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know if we have, like, surface-to-air missiles. I don't know if we get, like, land trade or something like that, or we could get, like, tanks. One of the ideas I had is, like, you could do artillery and such, but I think there's a lot of caution that's needed, because I kind of like a lot of the simple... Can I not attack here? What the fuck's going on? Oh, yeah, I gotta right-click. Oh my god, so dumb. So I'm gonna boat into here, and we already see the nuclear war basically going on. I'm starting to get some gold, but I don't know whose destroyer this is. I'm being attacked by Armenia. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even notice that. So I'm going to send out, like, a big attack. I've been told also that full sends, which you don't want to do 100% attack because you'll get absolutely wrecked, are really devastating in this game. So I just did 50% attack. I think that was like, what was that, like 300k? So Armenia, wow, that, goodbye Armenia. Look at that, like, freaking sweeping through. I'm going to actually just send another one. I'm going to do a little bit smaller, but they're also getting attacked by Russia, who is our ally here. And Ukraine is fighting Moldova. So, based on this video, I think medium difficulty is pretty goddamn easy, to be super frank. I'm going to try to ally some of these other people just because, and I'm gonna take out Ukraine. I think I could just take out Ukraine in this one fell swoop. Oh, I can't. Probably because of the mountains. Like, I think a lot of people leave my videos too soon to, like, know this, but the terrain's a big deal in Open Front in terms of how things look. So I'm gonna actually just go for Moldova here. I'm gonna boat into Moldova. I bet there's also some pretty cool strategies that you could do with, like, encircling other countries. Oh, Moldova isn't as big as I thought. I thought they were all of, like, Bulgaria here. Oh, and apparently they spelled Moldova wrong. So go figure on that front. So yeah, this is kind of Open Front. I think the multiplayer is actually really, really cool. So at this point, I just kind of need to keep on attacking. I have 2 mil, so I think I could put up another port because trade's really important. And I think I just need to start just mowing these people down and go like that. The kind of questions I have, like if y'all play multiplayer, I think y'all are going to see this before my multiplayer vid, is I kind of wonder if there's like this strategy of basically, what is it? Basically just like, you almost ignore gold and just go like almost straight troops and win. I think there's pros and cons. We're gonna see. The developer's actually pretty good with thinking about balance from what I've seen. And from here, I'm just gonna push into Russia right here, who sends out the cloud face. I don't know what they mean by that. I don't know what's meant by the clown face in this type of circumstance. We actually, unfortunately, don't get to see that many boats this game. I mean, it is kind of cool. I don't see, like, what is happening here. Maybe that's a bug. I don't know. So Georgia's gonna go down. I'm gonna just axe Russia. Russia with the cloud face. Not gonna work out. So go figure with that. The other thing I think I can mention, I don't know if I have a clip of it, but in the next update, we might be getting something called a MIRV, which is basically this crazy bomb, which I don't even know what to tell you about it. It looks absolutely crazy unbalanced. Yeah, I'm sorry, Russia. I'm sorry. I can actually reject all these alliances. I just want to finish people off. Yeah, so I'm not even like necessary. I don't even think I need to do that much. What's going on with me? So I have like 100k troops. If I get up to what is it? The hydrogen bomb, I think things should like that basically wrecks everyone. I don't think the atom bomb is generally worth it. So I'd get Ukraine. That looks good. I want to actually just make sure. Is this Ukraine here? One of the things that's really good strategy is if you take out a country. What was that? I thought you got all their gold. I only got 243. Did they like build something the last second? I don't even know. So let's do I'm actually going to try something crazy. I'm going to do 100% attack on Turkey and see what the hell that does. Look at that crap. Don't do this in a game because you might lose. I just did it because I have alliance with Bulgaria, so they can't do anything. So that was ridiculous. That was crazy. So I'm going to take out these islands. This is the other kind of annoying part of open front is these islands are really dumb. I think I'm actually getting nuked. Look at that. Did they actually? Wow. Do you see that? They actually took out my missile silo. Go figure. So, right. So, do I have... I actually don't have 5 mil. But I think I'm going to... I can target Bulgaria, and apparently what that does is that if you have allies, basically other people will target them. So Iroquois Kingdom's in the game, Akkadian State, Turkey, I guess, is still alive. See, Turkey has, like, if you look in the top right, they have 36k gold. So I'm gonna see if I can get that. I just am curious if I get all of that. So I got Iroquois Kingdom, I got some gold, and I don't know if Turkey is dead. No, they're not. But that's well, I don't know. So let's finish this off by sending in some nukes. I'm gonna basically do this. Okay, I think I got someone's missile silo. I'm being nuked too. I really wanted to do the hydrogen bomb, but I think it's literally just gonna take forever. So time to send in some atom bombs. And with that, I think... Oh, did I already attack them? I'm just gonna launch like 100% attack. I think that probably should win. The kind of downside of what this does is that essentially, like, with the 100% attack, you're clearly very vulnerable. Oh my god. Am I gonna lose? Because I think I might have just lost. Did I just lose the game? I think I might have just lost the game. So that is why you don't do 100% attacks. I'm gonna see if, okay, so that is bad. Defense post, I need to do these really quick, because if this just gets too far, so don't do 100% attack, Jesus, that was bad. One of the strategies I kind of wonder if you could potentially do in like other games is potentially do like a bomb wall, just like bomb a bunch of stuff. So, right. I guess I'm gonna take out that. I'm gonna take out cities. I heard something that, like, basically mathematically, if you can take out like a city and a port, you should just win. So don't do 100% attacks into people like that. I don't think I lose just because I have enough land. You see, like, some of these bombs going off. Another kind of thing that I'd like is if they showed, like, basically where the defense posts are basically impacting, if that makes sense. So they make it 5 times as difficult to take land. And I'm just putting that here. Yeah, we see that Bulgaria is mad. So, yeah. That's pretty much this update. I'm gonna try to take on the hard and the impossible difficulties and take on multiplayer. So I think with that, I think I'm just gonna speedrun this to the end when I get up enough troops. So in any case, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.